Well, forget form, forget stats, this is a derby game and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. One of the world... Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. And Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Struck first time. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their third corner. Gets his head on it! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's having a hit! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And he's quick to return it. Spread neatly. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Best going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? That is... Oh, good finish! But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gerrard, and this is Batistuta, and he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Ibrahimovic, and here's Batistuta. He might be in here! No, he wasn't going to let him past. Quickly taken.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Can he get it through? And this is shapes to shoot! In he goes again! And they've got rid. Best. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And he's decided to go for it. Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bullish header! And it's in! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Rijkaard. And it's Van Dijk. Silvestre. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well timed, excellent intercept. Oh, what a mistake! And he's straight offside. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through. Now, can he find a finish? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Inter Milan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cruyff plays it short. Caught offside that time.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Out towards the flank. Where it came from. Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's well spotted. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Drogba. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gerrard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating.
And Batistuta! Dispatched clinically. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 71 minutes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. And the shot! Oh no! That could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 8, Johan Cruyff. Number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Gabriel Batistuta.
Just about within shooting
Number
range.
11, George Best. Number 22, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field.
Great vision.
Number 17,
Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Number 6,
Not pretty, but it gets the job
Sergio
done.
Aguero.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
Real chance!
Neymar.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Milan could try it again now. Desperate defending required here. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And that has left him in a heap. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. It's come to nothing. Silvesh. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldo. The end. Time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. The end of the game.
So there it is,
Reflections?
Well, I think all things...
Well, forget form, forget stats. This is a derby game, and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. It's Aguero! Aguero! Just superb!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Modric, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ibrahimovic makes a dash for it. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Ibrahimovic clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Now it's Aguero.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Best. Now it's Aguero. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He has found a way through. Oh, that was vital.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Arda Güler. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance here to counter. Güler. Now it's Aguero. Cannavaro. Well read, nice interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Inter Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an...
He'll try from distance! Thiago. Spread to the right. It'll be a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Thiago. Inter Milan, still this single goal behind. Now he's got space here. Oh, perfectly. And Aubameyang! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Jordi Alba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, what a mistake! Good read, needed to be. Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Inter are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
No outsmarting him this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
The final 5 minutes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar has created one goal already. He's on it. Can he get away?
2 added minutes have been
Van
indicated.
Dijk with the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually
This is a hard one to
unavoidable.
take, everyone. Still,
Thoughts
good
on what
effort,
we've just
boys.
seen?
We're
Well, you can
always
never
behind you.
predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
Norway definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Best. No, he refuses to take the bait. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Zola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, that's superb. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard,
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through.
it's Son Heung-min!
It's bounced back off the post.
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
Tries a shot!
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Opts to play it back. Might be danger here.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Best going face-to-face with his great rival.
And here's Cruyff.
Neither of these two. Oh, he's having a go!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Rijkaard.
Tries from distance. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time.
This is an
A
announcement
decent
from
enough
the
half,
local
but
police.
neither side
Please
able to
take a
get
look at
on the score sheet.
details
Time for some fresh
current
ideas in the
proposals
second
around
period,
the
perhaps.
The midway point of the game.
Inter really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Takes a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper.
And the finish! Sensational from Vinicius Junior.
He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Yeah.
Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Casemiro. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ibrahimovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Son Heung-min. Well read, nice interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the...
And Messi! Chance here to counter. Son Heung-min. And this is Zola. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
They'll have one final crack at it. Takes a shot. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Great. It's Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Goal! Norway! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Inter, number 19, Lionel Messi.
So we have movement on both
Number 8,
benches.
Johan Cruyff.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Olmo.
Number 7, Neymar.
Beckham.
Number
And that
13,
interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Inzaghi.
Number
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Full added minutes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Aubameyang. And he's intervened well there. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Cruyff. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rijkaard. And Dani Olmo. Batistuta. And here's Ibrahimovic. Best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Best. Plays the return pass. Oh, big chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's the keeper's ball. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And here's Batistuta. Best! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Xabi Alonso is the team's great visionary. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And the pass is intercepted. Little pass back. Knocks it into space. Chance to... There's the header! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish right from the top draw.
The goal scorer for Botafogo after 14 minutes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
First breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Short changes him with that pass.
There will be 1 minute
Cruyff
at a time.
proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Just eases him off the ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Inter Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Best. Silvesh. Can he get it through? Great chance! And yes, it's there! Inter are back in business. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution for Inter, number 10, Gabriel Batistuta.
The two coaches
Number
are
8,
signalling changes here,
Johan
both at the same
Cruyff.
time.
Number 11,
Inter Milan restore
George
parity.
Best.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd
Number
expect when
6,
you have so much class from
Sergio
both
Aguero.
sides. The next goal is
Number
going to be so
17,
significant.
Eden Hazard.
Tries to
Number
pass it
19,
through. Well read,
Lionel
nice
Messi.
interception. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gyökeres gets flagged offside. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dani Olmo going face to face. Goes for a shot! Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alonso, great ball and he's in here.
Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gyökeres! And how did he not put that away?
Gyökeres has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Inter, number 13, Dani Olmo.
So we have movement on
Number
both
9,
benches.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic coming on the field. Number 18, Thiago Alcantara.
Rodri.
Number 21, El Haddoud.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Del Piero. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side.